The B.P.M podcast, Body Pulse Movement.
B.P.M podcast, what's good? It's your man's the seventh. I got the goatee because I was trying to shave my shit, but I accidentally fucked it up. So I'm like, God damn it, I don't have time for this. I gotta be on camera. Let me shave it off and get the goatee. Boom. So here I am before you in all my splendor. Let's talk about some art. That's why I'm here today. What I like about it is that it's one of the rare things out there. It's one of the rare things that I feel like that's all natural. You know what I mean? You hear that, you see that shit in grocery stores everywhere. All natural. Yeah, get your all natural wave grease. Get your all natural weed. You know what I mean? Nah, y'all get what I'm saying. And then
No GMOs.
yeah, no GMOs and stuff. So just me thinking about that, it just led me down a rabbit hole. Y'all know how I like rabbit holes. And I just start thinking and thinking. I'm like, man, how many things is all natural out there? Like blam, blam, blam. And then that thought brought me back around to art. I was like, you know what? Art is one of the natural things. Like people take a blank canvas, put something on there, and that's what it is. Like it didn't touch it was no middleman. It was just boom. That's what it is. All natural and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, I really love art. Just, and just start thinking about the words and just why I love words, and just it reminded me of freedom of speech, and that freedom of speech is what even attracted me towards art and being an artist. I don't know really what it was that just made me want to. I think every kid wants to be heard, right? Like they make noise and throw fits to be seen and stuff like that. But I'm gonna have to get back with you, back with you guys and really figure that shit out. I don't know, but I just always love to say what I want and get my opinion out, even if my parents or superiors walked out and I said that shit under my breath. I always got the last word. So, yeah, hence that drove me to doing music and becoming an artist, because I knew man, this was a world that I created where I could say whatever and do whatever. And now I'm even saying this out loud. It reminds me of a conversation that I had inside of a Universal Music Group inside of the building. It was with some A&Rs, and I was talking the difference between my producing and me being an artist. And I was like, with producing, I'm down to work with whoever. Let's get this work. You feel me? But I was like, artistry, I don't know. That's a world that I created for myself, and I don't know. Y'all gonna be having me. I'm gonna be looking at songs I don't know if I want to say that line. That doesn't it doesn't line up with me. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I love it. But with that being said, with me talking about freedom of speech and my love for words and using them in all type of ways, I had to bring my homie Joose the Conqueror on this show.
I feel like everybody's like,
Yeah,
it's the innovation, you know what I'm saying?
bro.
You know what I mean?
Shit's going crazy.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Probably busting it open right now. Oh my God, Joose the Conqueror, I gotta bust it open.
Wow, busting it. Oh, okay. All right. Well, shit. If you feel inclined,
Yeah, call the hotline 1-800 bust it open B.P.M. Ask for Joose. He will answer. If he doesn't, he'll get back to you. But seriously though, let's talk about words and freedom of speech. Personally, I have to say, since I met you in high school, you've been one of the most dopest MCs that I know. This is a little known fact. I gotta say it on camera. I used to go to Joose in high school. Once I found out he was a dope ass rapper, and I don't know, 1923, whenever we was in high school.
Wow, bro, you really tried to play me like that.
And
damn.
I used to pull Joose out of class, listen to this beat, bro. You think this is good? You think this is a rap beat? You know what I'm saying? Because I was just trying to make hot beats. I'm like, he raps, he's dope, so let me see if my beats was dope. I was shopping my beats to Joose.
This nigga sampled Rich Boy is hoes in the parking lot. I don't know what song it was.
Don't talk about it. Actually, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna tell you about it. So y'all know that Rich Boy, the Rich Boy selling crack, niggas how to act. Throw some D's. You know what I mean? He said something about it's hoes in the parking lot part, right? I chopped that up and made like it's hoes in the parking lot, hoes, some real Soulja Boy shit, bro. Like
it's okay. It's okay because it was definitely like 2006, 2007. So
and Joose was like, you know what? He Dame dashed me like, you know what? This not even whack. You know, like, oh,
yeah.
You know,
he gave it to me on a CD. You know what I mean? Like real classic.
And then I became hoes in the parking lot beat dude. You know what I mean? And that was me and Joose's for a second, of course. And then we started vibing and stuff like that. But since high school, bro, you said one line in high school. I'm not even gonna bring up the lines because I don't even know if they're copywritten. I don't want niggas taking your lines. You feel me?
Yeah.
But you got lines that like lasted with me since high school and stuff like that. So like, how did you fall in love with like words and like using them to your advantage and stuff like that? Because I don't think it just stumbled upon you. These skills couldn't have just fell upon you.
It kind of chose me. Like it was my outlet. You know, I started writing poetry before I was rapping and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? But like just nothing for anybody to read. I was just, back in elementary school, they teach you how to journal. You would just be writing your thoughts and your feelings down. But somewhere along the way, I was just trying to write rhymes, but like in poetry form, like soliloquies and all that good stuff. But then I met Mosaic somewhere, bro, this is so far. It was a long time ago, probably like early high school or something like that. And
so you didn't record. I didn't
record.
I'm asking these questions. I don't know this information. I'm asking. So you wasn't on the mic at all?
No, I wasn't on the mic at all. Like it was just on paper poetry. You know what I'm saying? Like
facts.
just to deal with what was going on.
I'm learning. That's why your ass is nice. Okay, keep talking.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
So I was always the dude in the back of the classroom, like not paying attention, like writing poetry or rhymes. And then somewhere along the way, I found Mosaic. And he had, he was making beats still at the time, nigga, on an old ass computer, but they was fire still.
Like high school.
High school, bro. You know what I mean?
How'd y'all meet though? Like, cause he was.
So we had a mutual friend, like, and I would go to his house, and he was like, oh yeah, I got a friend named Donnie, and he make beats. You know what I'm saying? And shit, we went over there, and as soon as I walked in the crib, it was some fire playing. Anywho,
I already know.
Fast forward, he gave me a CD with some beats on it. Some of some soulful, like Jay Dilla, like, donut type stuff. And from then, I just tried to, form my poetry to the beat. So I started rapping.
When was your first time recording? Was it with Mosaic?
No. The first time I recorded was at Kai house. Okay, well, I guess I'll say Sango.
Oh, yeah.
At Sango's crib, you know what I'm saying? Because his brother went to our high school, too, his older brother. And we had an acting class together. And he was like, yo, I heard you was an artist or whatever, come to the crib, we could record some stuff. I'm like, what? All right, cool. You invited a whole bunch of people over. And, that's how we started recording and messing around in the basement.
Joose the motherfucking poet, bro. I
gotta remember the actual Yeah. I can't even beatbox it, but it was fire. Like it was fire. Like I can still hear it in my mind right now.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, but like I had to learn how to perform and get my cadences down. Like it's different. Like you got to perform. Poetry is like, all right, it's in my head, it's on paper, but then you go to record, it's like you doing this with your body. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's performing, but like on the microphone.
Bro, I didn't know that you started off as a poet. Yeah. Clay, snaps with my nigga Joose the poet, bro. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's really what it was.
All right, so there we go. Yeah, freedom of speech, man. Like, shout out to niggas like Joose. But so I want to leave with this, man. I want to leave with this. You know what I mean? And I hope it ain't like too much or too deep. Pause. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
But we talking about freedom of speech, right?
Yeah.
And I like that shit. It's like, I'm going to say what I want. If you got a problem, close your fucking ears. I don't know. Or turn whatever you listening to me on, right? It's not that serious.
Right.
It's okay.
You got the choice, yeah.
But from the people behind the pen, like, it gives us opportunities to say things we normally wouldn't, like, say. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, I can still, people do that. We send emails all the time, right?
Yeah.
Write letters, blah, blah, blah. it's this song that you got. I think you was talking about like your dad and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And not to get too deep, you know, fam. I was adopted. I got family issues. Who don't got
It's all
fucking
good.
family
It's
issues?
all
You know what I'm
good, bro.
saying? But like you took your freedom of speech to make a record and say some things like to the point where like got to the point where like pops hit you up like, yo, what's good? I heard that record. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, that's deep, but I'm like, yo, that's the fuck I'm talking about. That's freedom of speech right there. Like, you know, but like, I don't know if you want to talk a little bit about that or just be like, yeah, it is what it is. Go listen to it, y'all. Peace, holla, we out. But you
I
know,
mean,
I think
shit.
that was dope, and that was some boss shit. That was some king shit. You know what I'm saying?
If we talking about, it was actually two. It's Julian, and then it was
Said
like
it was two.
it was Swim, which was like something that I had to get off of my spirit.
See, I was thinking that your pops probably hit you up about Julian, but
There was a
from hearing
line.
you was like Swim.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah, there was a line in that song, Julian, where I said something about him, and yeah, I guess he heard that, you know what I'm saying, and then decided to hit me up. But Swim was just something that was just on me, and I just had to, it wasn't even nothing I was really gonna drop for people to really hear. I just wanted to get it off, you know what I'm
feel me,
saying?
bro? Be like that.
And I ended up dropping it on the cloud, though. I don't even know how many streams it has, but people still hit me up randomly just to say, hey, man, I'm glad you, just yesterday, somebody hit me in the inbox, bro. I was like, bro, that song Swim, dog, ever since I
It's a
found
real
it, dog, I
thing.
just been classic, bro. I just been
Bro,
replaying
you know
that
what?
shit.
You know, I'm gonna leave on this note, bro. That's what happens when you drop raw shit on niggas, bro. Like they feel it. You know what I mean? That's that all natural. You know what I mean? It's just
No GMOs.
it just hits different, y'all, man. I hope y'all have a good night or a good day or wherever you're going. Safe travels. Keep your mind on good stuff. It's your man's the 7th. We here with Joose, the motherfucking poet.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Not the poet. Not the poet.
And we here in the attic with it. Peace. All right, we good.